Our main character, Violet, we love her. She's like, I want to be a scribe. Her mom's like, no, you must be a writer. There are 4 quadrants to this school, right? Writers, they write dragons. Spoiler alert. Scribes, they write because they're scribes. There's also infantry and healers. We don't give a shit about them, apparently. We do not care about those two. We only care about writers and scribes. Okay, so Violet is like, damn, I have to be a writer? Fine. By the way, Violet has a sister who is alive, who's also a writer, a brother who's a writer who died, and a father who's a scribe who died. So like, one dead scribe, one dead writer. She goes on the parapet. Why? It's her entry exam to the school or something, I don't really know. She sees her friend, she's like, oh my god, Dane, I missed you so much. Dane is her childhood best friend. We love Dane. There's this other dude, right? His name is Zayden. He's all weird and mysterious. We are highly suspicious of Zayden because his family tried to overthrow Navarre. He is the child of a rebel. There's a bunch of kids who are, they are not rebels themselves. Their parents were rebels. Violet is sweetheart. She saves another girl on the parapet. She makes a bunch of friends. Amazing time. Kids are dropping like flies. It is like Squid Game in the form of a school, and the pinnacle is this thing called threshing, where a bunch of kids, right, go onto the field, including Violet and all of her friends and her nemesis. His name is Jack. And there's a couple more. They all want her dead, by the way, because she's like really brittle and like frail. And it's important that you know that her hair is silver at the end. Why is her hair like that? Again, we don't know. It's just like that, and it's important. So she goes onto this field with all of her friends and enemies, where they all kill each other a la Hunger Games. And the dragons are also there killing them, kind of. But then they're also bonding with them. That's what threshing is for. Again, how can you be a dragon rider if you do not ride a dragon? So the dragons will pick the cadets that they want to bond with. Once you are bonded with your dragon, you have one dragon and one rider. They are bonded like this, and then you were just entwined until you die, basically. Our amazing girly bonds 2 dragons. Whoa, why? Again, I don't know why. And one of them, by the way, is the big black badass dragon. They come in many colors. She bonded the biggest one, the best. Golden dragon also bonds with her. Why did the baby dragon bond with her? We also don't know why, because baby dragons are not supposed to bond. Also, we don't really know if she's a baby dragon because we don't know anything about baby dragons, because dragons are very mysterious, and we don't know a lot about them. So she walks away, right? Tiny little frail Violet bonded to 2 dragons. Everyone else is like, why? And she's like, I don't know why. It's just like that. Part of the plot. Deal with it. Okay. Dane, her childhood best friend, kisses her, and she's like, I'm not really feeling it. Because remember, we liked Dane before. He got super annoying, so now we don't like him. And now we kind of like Zayden. Also, she is now bonded to Zayden. Why? Dragons are bonded with Zayden's dragon. So basically, right, dragons and the humans have this crazy telepathy thing. So once you're bonded, you are just in like a Zoom with each other that you cannot hang up on. So every thought that she has, her 2 dragons will now have those thoughts. Like, they are just like intermeshed completely. Karen's mate is Scale. Scale is bonded to Zayden. So now the 4 of them are also interconnected, and also if one dies, the other dies. It's a whole clusterfuck of like a dragon domino death situation. So like, oh my god, what happens now? Violet needs to manifest her signet. Her signet is like a signature power move that you have. Think of it like X-Men. You know how they have like one specific power that they're good at? It's like that, except you have to be bonded to a dragon because you channel that power from your dragon. So she manifests lightning. Wow, how amazing. She hates it. She hates it. Everyone's like, oh, this is so cool. Violet's like, I don't want to be lightning wielder because I want peace and I'm a scribe. And then everyone's like, but it's lightning. That's so sick. I'm terrible at it. She cannot aim. She can barely strike. It's not good. And then, big twist, she goes on this thing called war games. It's like pretend war that the cadets do, and like they all die. Again, all these cadets are dying all the time in this school, so like it's not a big deal. Where she finds out, oh my god, her best friend Dane betrayed her. What was his signet? Mind reading. What did he take from her? Her memories against her will. Disgusting. The whole time, by the way, Zayden and Violet are embarking on a beautiful situationship. He keeps hella secrets though, so we're really sketched out. We love him, but we're hella sketched out by him, like at the same time, the whole time. Now, to war games. Wow, we find out that Venom are real. What is Venom? Some sort of dark wielder that channels from the earth, and they have this thing called Wyvern. I have a whole video on Wyvern. Also, this whole time Navarre has been at war with these Griffin Riders, right? So now we're also fighting with the Griffin Riders. Doesn't make sense. I don't know why we're doing that. So we're fighting the Wyvern and the Venom with the Griffin Riders, okay? And Zayden has been secretly in touch with the Griffin Riders the whole time. Super sketchy. We're supposed to be at war with them. Violet gets brutally stabbed in her gut. Her BFF Liam falls from the sky. He is dead because his dragon is dead and everyone is dead and this book is about death and war and death. Whoa, now I know all about the rebellion and why they rebelled, and I know about rebels, and I'm in love with this guy and he's like a rebel, and then my childhood best friend just totally violated me and I am in distress, and then now I have been stabbed in my gut with a venom knife, so I'm about to die. Plot twist, she wakes up where? In this magical place called Arisha. Nothing makes sense. And then all of a sudden we flip to the last page and her brother mended her. Remember at the very beginning when I told you her brother was a writer who died, her father was a scribe who died? Turns out her brother is not dead, he is alive, he's been hiding for 6 years from her, okay? Why? We don't know why. But then he mends her, she's mended, she wakes up pissed off. I think, we don't know, because then we switch POV to Zayden's POV where we're like, what the fuck is going on? And then we start Iron Flame.